You got questions, I got answers. Welcome to another edition of 5 Minute Friday. I'm your host, Dimitri Giankoulas, and today I'm going to give you the answers to the 3 questions you sent to me. Okay, let us begin. So these questions were sent to us via email from our email responders. The first question says, is it healthy to feel sore for 2 days after a workout? Now, if you're feeling sore, amazing. You did something right. You are experiencing DOMS, D-O-M-S, delayed onset muscle syndrome. Now, this typically happens when you have trained, added stress to the muscle, okay? The muscle has slightly torn. There's actin and myosin fibers, tiny little fibers that hold on to each other, and when they tear, they cause a soreness. Now, you have lactic acid buildup in the muscle. Think of a waste product. If you've torn the muscles, the next process is healing, and they kind of work to bind together, get stronger, and they adapt. And after a few weeks of exercise, that adaptation occurs. Now, if you've exercised and you're brand new to training, you will feel delayed onset muscle soreness. If you've done a new exercise or a program, if you've lifted heavier with weights, if you've tried different training protocol or systems in your workout, let's say you're working out with weights only, and then on one day you do weights and a lot of conditioning, you will feel a soreness. So it is normal. Typically, it begins from either 12 to 24 hours and can last to 24 hours. If you are feeling pain in joints or bones, that's a different story. Check with your physician or your doctor. But if it's muscular pain, typically it's a normal soreness. You can do things like have a bath of Epsom salt. You can drink a lot of water. You can use a foam roller to relieve all of that lactic acid buildup in the muscle cell. Number 2, if I'm looking to lose weight, should I cut out carbohydrates from all my meals? This was sent to us from Timothy. Yes. No, please do not remove carbohydrates from all of your meals. This is the worst thing you can do. Remember, carbohydrates give our bodies fuel, okay? Protein provides amino acids. Yes, it does provide some sort of fuel, but it's stored energy, okay? For tissue growth, repairing, so forth. Carbohydrates, whether they're refined, which are the worst kind, processed, lots of sugar, starchy carbohydrates, okay? Whole grain products, yams, oats, bagels, whole grain rice, pastas, or there's your fibrous vegetables or carbs, which are fruits and vegetables. They all provide energy. So when you remove energy from your body, your metabolic rate will slow down. Carbohydrates hold on to water molecules as well. So you'll notice that when you cut out carbs really quickly for a month, you may lose 3-4 pounds of weight, but a lot of times that weight is water weight. And if you remove carbohydrates from your diet, which means you remove energy, your metabolism will likely slow down. The body goes into a panic state and says, I don't know if this person is on a desert island. I don't know if they have no access to food. So I'm going to slowly reduce the metabolic rate. Well, when you're reducing calories coming in and reducing metabolism, that's not going to help you burn fat. We need a fast metabolism to burn fat. We need to make sure that we're providing output or some kind of expenditure with exercise. And you want to make sure you're giving yourself carbohydrates after your workout, post-exercise, or midday. And I tell people, my rule of thumb is going to be for training in the morning, do your workout, depending on if it's cardiovascular or if it's going to be something that's going to be weight training based, have your carbohydrates after the workout. If you're a mesomorphic person or endomorphic, you're able to have a breakfast with some eggs, some peppers, some tomatoes, and some avocado or some nuts. When you're done your workout, you can have a protein shake with your fruit inside or your carbohydrate, okay? Or midday between 12 and 3 o'clock. Where you don't want to have carbohydrates is in the evening. Unless you're training in the evening, you've had it at lunchtime, and you're training 2 to 3 days on a Wednesday, Friday, or Sunday, whatever the days are. When you're finished the workout, add the carbohydrates in there. But please do not remove carbohydrates totally from your workout. It's not going to work. You're going to fail. You're going to feel miserable, and you're not going to look good. Lastly, is it better to count calories or macronutrients? This is from Roger via email. Okay, Roger, if you want to lose weight or gain weight, forget counting stuff, okay? Unless you're a type 3 client. There's 3 levels of clients, type A, B, C, or type 1, 2, 3. Number 1 is someone who's brand new, never dieted before, never followed a meal plan. Number 2 is someone that's followed a meal plan, gotten results, needs some accountability, needs some brushing points. Number 3 is you're the advanced client. You're an athlete, you're trying to improve performance, output, physique in a show, and you've been dieting for a while and you're stuck and you want to change control variables. Then I would suggest you count macronutrients based on your body type not based on a computer program, because we all know there's 3 body types, an ecto, meso, and endomorphic person, so they're all going to differ, versus counting calories. Counting calories is dealing with counting the total energy you're eating per day. However, calories are not all equal. I can have a protein shake with 1 scoop of protein powder, 28 grams of protein, 1 gram of carb, 1 gram of sugar, maybe 2 grams of fat, which is almost 130, 135 calories, or I can have a bag of chips, which will be roughly equal, okay? What you should be doing is looking at your hand, okay? I'm looking at protein being a palm's worth of density in each plate. I'm looking for vegetables being, for a male, 2 fists, or for a female, 1.5 fists. If it's protein for a male, I could consume 2 palms worth of protein. Female, 1. If I'm looking at my fat content for a male, 2 ounces of fat per meal. So 2 thumbs worth of fat, whether it be avocados, nuts, seeds, cheeses, okay? Your different foods. Don't look at counting calories or macronutrients, because it will drive you nuts and it'll make you focus on too much of the numbers versus the behavioral habits that are required. I hope you enjoyed these answers. I hope you enjoyed this episode of 5 Minute Friday. If you got questions, please send them over to us, DM us, send us an email, let us know via the website what questions you want to have answers, and we will provide them for you. As always, when it comes to health and fitness, attitude is everything. Have an amazing Friday, and make sure you work out. Peace.